Feeling nervous before the interview? It's very natural. Most of us feel that way. There's nothing wrong in that. But this nervousness and anxiety should be used as a strength rather than a weakness. And I've seen so many students and professionals, when the interview takes place, they end up looking so nervous and anxious that even if they have a lot of clarity about the answers, they goof up. They give the entire game away. Now, how do you get rid of this anxiety, this nervousness, which makes you less fluent and less fluid? Well, there are 5 techniques that you can use and you can look so comfortable in the entire interview process. The first and foremost is use mirror. Use mirror, prepare your answers, look into the mirror, record yourself, and then check your body language, check your comfort level, check your facial expressions, and check continuity of the answer. Write down all the questions and the answers and then do it. It works magic, because what happens, most of us are sometimes technically very good with the answers, but when the answer is given by you, your body language looks slightly different because you're not 100% sure about what you're saying. When you actually look into the mirror and you record, what happens is you know that the conviction is not there because the emotional support is not there, and you bring in more emotion, so you prepare more. That's one. Second thing, use pause, breathe, and answer technique before you give any answer. What happens is, most of us are bad listeners because there's so much of noise around. And I've seen as a professional interviewer, before the interviewer would have completed the question, the interviewee jumps to the gun and answer. And the interviewer doesn't like it, and you don't build right rapport, and you possibly miscommunicate the answer. So better is to really give a pause, breathe, and then answer. So what I'm saying is, listen to the interviewer completely, and after that, also pick up the best question that you want to, and then answer. And the best way to learn that is to give or to prepare using box breathing technique. It's a very simple technique. What you do is you inhale. While inhaling, you count 4. On top, you stop and you again count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you exhale, and while exhaling, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you stop and you again count 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this 3, 4, 5 times in a day, maybe 10, 15 days prior to the interview, and make that part of your life also, because it makes you a great listener. It actually brings in that alignment and resonance with yourself, and you look so clear. It works magic. The third one is use STAR technique to help yourself come out with any situational question, because examiners give you a lot of situation-based questions. They want to see how do you solve problem and how do you react to any unwarranted situation. So for example, there's a digital content creator. He suddenly vanishes, and then there are 3 projects to be submitted in 4 days, and the boss asks you to help. In that, your task becomes very important because you have to make sure that the client is happy. And then you respond by preparing extra, burning midnight oil, doing research, and then on the final day you support by delivering it. And the boss is very happy, the company is happy, and overall there is a chance of you getting elevated. So use this STAR technique. It works magic everywhere. Fourth, prepare this golden question called introduce yourself very well. And I've seen students, goofing up. They say, I take life as it comes. I'm a very ambitious person. There's no room for intangibles. The 60 to 80 seconds answer, every sentence that you say means a lot. So professionally, write down everything very constructive and speak using hook lines. Look confident when you say, for example, I'm a Formula 1 enthusiast, or I'm a sports enthusiast with a flair towards lawn tennis. I've been working with this multinational corporation as an operations executive for the last 3 years. I hail from Rajasthan. My passion is to engage in debating. And when you're saying, you're giving a very strong message to the interviewer that, look, I'm here to talk about these phenomena. And if the interviewer likes the way you go about doing it, I can tell you your job is almost done. And last but not the least, get rid of these filler words in your conversation. Most of us in our day-to-day life, we use so many filler words like because when there are 2 sentences, in between the transition is filled using words. And that is not the right communication. You don't build rapport. Instead, give a pause and move on to the next sentence. But that requires a lot of practice. There are so many practice ways through which you can get rid of filler words. I can tell you, use these techniques, prepare a lot, and you'll be at ease in the interview process. It's not about being technically right in the interview. It's not about giving all the questions right in the interview. It's about being at ease and enjoying the interview process. There are so many questions you people will have. I, as a professional interviewer, who's interviewed almost 35 to 40,000 young minds, you can ask me any question in the comment section. I'll make a video on that and I'll help you a lot. Yeah, thank you.